welcome back. You're listening to Plug In with Avi and Kyle.
What happened to your voice?
I'm taking a little easy this segment because I'm all worked up because we got Khalif Boyd in the house. Say,
Booyaka. What up?
what?
Mama, I made it.
Yeah, this is the pinnacle of his career.
This is it.
How did you meet him? I wouldn't ask this.
The
By
same, you know
accident.
what? Every person I have met has been, so it started with Deo, and then everybody beyond that has been complete and total accident.
Really?
Complete accident. Like you came over, I think, with David for something we were doing, and David was just acting like a fool at the door.
Yeah.
And it was just random, completely random.
Well, that's what I said, by accident.
Yeah. Totally by
Big
accident.
bang.
All right.
So you're here with us. He's going to stick with us for the rest of the show and discuss these topics we're going to talk about. We got so wrapped up in talking to our two very interesting guests that we
it's like
skipped
night
the
and
tech
day
talk. Yeah,
between Dave and
yeah,
Khalif.
but we totally skipped tech talk, so we'll have to pick that up later, Avi.
Yeah.
So now we're going to jump straight into digging in the dirt.
Dig in the dirt.
And the topic today is, I don't even know how to say this, but there is such a thing as a gay rodeo. There's a thing called a gay rodeo that exists, and it makes me sick to my stomach to think that.
Are they
you wanna
using
No.
horses?
They're using same thing that a regular, but I can't believe there's a gay rodeo.
Oh, boy.
It pisses me off.
Why?
Why does there have to be a gay rodeo?
I
You know
guess
why? Because
they're-
ignorant people can't get over it. They can't get over the gay thing so much that they have to segregate it, and the gay people had to start their own rodeo. That pisses me off. We're supposed to be an advanced society, right? Accept everyone for who they are, and we can't
Brokeback
even.
Mountain guys, maybe.
Hey, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's Brokeback Mountain or if it's. I guarantee you, if you look it up,
this is an actual gay. They have rodeo. Only gays can go.
when anybody can go, but it's all gay rodeo people. And the only thing I can figure out why they would have that is because stupid backwoods rednecks couldn't get over and let them in there.
Discriminated against
Discriminated
them, so
against.
they figured they
And
had
I
to go
guarantee
their
you,
own.
in the South, there's a black rodeo. I guarantee if you can imagine a race or creed, there's a rodeo. I bet you there's a Muslim rodeo. What do you want to bet? I put money on it. There's a Muslim rodeo. What do you want to bet?
They are riding. They are riding the Toyota pickups in the desert.
Yeah. So the thing, I guess, really, this digging into the dirt that upsets me is not that there's a gay rodeo. Really, it's that even in this day and age with this technology and all this advancement, we still have to have these different groups to segregate just so different people can do the same thing.
You can't advance over hatred. Hatred, it's not really born, it's taught. And most of these people, they kind of learn it from the people before them and all this. I saw once a big poster in New York, and they have a black kid, white kid, Spanish kid, and they said, kids don't discriminate. They are taught to discriminate, and that's what it is in these areas. And it doesn't matter what technology. It doesn't matter if we reach the moon or Mars.
Right.
That's a human mentality and heart.
Yeah. Well, it's sad, and I think that maybe, I got in an argument with somebody once on Facebook. So stupid, I don't even know why. But it takes an individual to make the choice to make the change.
Yeah.
In order for there to be anything, because everybody can go, you can say it's taught.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to do to not teach that? What are you going to do to reverse
teach
that
against
teaching?
it and to teach the people that it doesn't matter race or religion or sexuality. It's their.
We're all human.
Yeah.
We're all energy.
But religion's the one that drive, and maybe some people will get offended. Some of the religions teach you to discriminate, and all this saying with the gays and. Some of the churches now, they are coming warmer, or in some of the neighborhoods they won't allow them to go, or this or that. That's a human, and some of it's driven by the education and religion that puts there. I mean, there's some places they say women. Recently, we talked about it on ISIS. They beat up the woman with rocks because she supposedly.
Well, she was raped.
Yeah, but
So
they
they
didn't
killed her.
believe it.
Yeah.
Because the guy said it wasn't. But this is all discrimination, whether discrimination against women, discrimination against race, discrimination against human being. Period.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm tired of it, and today I'm letting it be known. I'm taking a stand against this. I'm tired of it. You know what? Every day, it hits people in the face, and they don't say or do anything about it.
What do you
And I'm
think
sick of it.
bullying? It's not kids playing only. Bullying, it's discriminating against a kid. And it happens from home. They teach them at home.
Right.
When they hear the parents talking about it, when they hear the parents not standing there and say, you know what, if you say it one more time, I will break your neck, or at least, no, they will probably promote it, and they hear the parents saying it. So,
And I think, it's a lot of this issue is also perpetuated with, like the news coverage of the Westboro Baptist people. If we didn't give them any attention,
We don't know.
nobody would care.
Right.
Yep.
But everything they go to, because they're so insane, everything they go to, it's kind of like shocking. But at this point, it's almost like clickbait, like the news people, they're just putting it out there.
I came to this country in 1974 on the Supreme
where?
Court from Israel. In the Supreme Court, the first things I heard, it was the abortion issue and this and that. We are in the 2014. The same issue is still being debated in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court saying it's your choice to do whatever, and people take it back and rework it, and it's discriminating against the rights of that individual person. The same thing with gay marriages and what have you. What the hell do I care who want to marry who?
Well, sanctity of religion, sanctity of God.
Exactly. So we go back. It's religion.
Yeah.
But if you are happy with your choices, it shouldn't be my obligation to sit there and fight it and say no. I disagree with it.
Thousands of years people have been doing that, though. Like I've said it before, religion is just a way to control the populace, and it's really easy
been that way.
to use it that way. What? I mean, you're mixed, Khalif.
Right.
So, what has it been like for you?
So I'm Vietnamese and half Vietnamese, half black, and just growing up, it was difficult. It really was difficult because I couldn't. When I was with my black cousins, I was Asian. When I was with my Asian occasions, I was black.
You were
If it was
black,
my friends, I was the black kid because I had the hair. You know what I mean? And then people who didn't like me came up with like clever names, and it was terrible, and it kind of stuck around because it kind of just identified with certain people who kind of got bullied and wanted to take that out on somebody. So why not be the kid with a big fro, whatever? So the worst was probably like vinegar, which is the worst. And I remember going home and telling my dad like what they called me, and he was pretty
What
pissed
do
off.
they mean by this is new term to me?
Oh, it's a blend because I'm Vietnamese and black.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's terrible.
Okay.
Yeah, so clever, terrible children. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So how is that a kid can learn these words? Even I'm an adult, and I haven't heard this terminology. This is the first time.
How do you learn that? So it's definitely
So
taught, like
somebody
you said.
at home said it
Taught
in
them.
front of it. Huh?
Right. So.
Well, I mean, and that's the other side of the problem that I'm seeing, is that there's now, like with you, you always hear this with even like Childish Gambino, who's 100% black. He's not black enough to hang out with the black kids, but not white enough to hang out with the white kids.
Yeah.
That's perpetuated by. I mean, that's either the African American community or the white community.
Both.
Acting,
discrimination has no borders, no
Exactly.
colors, no religion. Discrimination is taught, and these people discriminate on both sides of the equation. I mean, I seen it in New York. I seen it in the South. I couldn't believe my eyes. I drove once to Florida, and I'm driving to a gas station with the diner, and I saw what I saw there. I couldn't believe it. It happens in the 90s, where a guy was in there, black guy, and they call him, "Hey, NU, get out of here." And I said, "Hey, dude, we are in the 90s. Slavery ended." And he turned on me. I was the second one he wanted. So it's ingrained in these people.
Crazy.
And you know what? I found the more stupid people, less educated, the more discriminatory they are. The more educated people, they're more intelligent about it, and they know the parameters. And
so is that a reflection of education?
Yeah,
some of
could
it.
be. Yeah, some of it.
Yeah.
Well, you mean you figure only half of your education comes from school.
Right.
The other half is your environment.
And at home.
Being product,
So, I mean, look, this show is taking a stand, and
we don't stand.
we don't stand on any side. I just want,
Yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
this side we stand
The thing
on
that really
the side,
pisses me
the
off, I
right
have to buy
side.
2 different rodeo tickets.
Okay. The actual money that puts you off.
No, but no. I mean, look, it got a little too serious for me. Okay, I got a little nervous. But yeah, we're taking a stand, and everybody's got to do their part. And you cannot stand by and watch this stuff go down and not say anything. If you watch discrimination happening on any
level,
kind,
any
and you don't do anything, you're
as guilty. Yeah, you are as part of it as
guilty.
Yeah, yeah.
And speaking of as guilty,
yeah.
ISIS is just as guilty of the same. I mean, it ties right in because they're doing the same thing. Their ethnic cleansing or their religious cleansing.
Whatever, or they want everybody with their stupid Sharia laws.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can't get away from them, Avi.
No. You know what? We've been talking about ISIS. We try to get different world news on, but no matter what we do, it seems like ISIS is the headline. So I picked up a phrase from Al Pacino who said, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. And I have to talk about it. And the reason why, I didn't know that there is 3 different type of flavors of terrorist. I thought terrorist is a terrorist. If you identify as a terrorist, you're a terrorist. But it seems the U.S. government has different ideas of what terrorist is. So there's moderate terrorist, and that's like the Free Syrian Army. And then there's the kind of the moderate or the hardcore terrorists like Hamas, and then the extremist we call ISIS.
Wow,
So-
that's a very specific classification. there.
That's how they identify them. But bottom line, they're all terrorists. They all kill people, whether they mass murder them or a car bomb or a suicide bomber. They all do the same. Matter of fact, in Israel, it happened a couple days ago where a couple guys drove actual vans into the sidewalk where people standing waiting for the buses or the train, knock him out, and then they found out he was angry and about what happened and his terrorist act because he couldn't carry a bomb, but he had a car and he rammed it into people.
Jesus.
Wow.
So, but anyway, the bottom line is that the U.S. government spent billions of dollars fighting the terrorists. Ever since 9/11, we spend about $5 to $6 trillion trying to fight these terrorists, and we go on.
Meanwhile, we have children starving. No schools without any money and supplies. But we gotta fight. We gotta get in that. Yeah, we gotta go over there. If you don't like it, you can get out.
Yes, and then we spend billions of dollars arming these terrorists. And case in point, Al Qaeda, the Taliban, back when they were fighting the Russians, we actually trained Osama bin Laden. We actually gave him the equipment.
That's true.
And now we are doing the same thing in Syria.
Yeah.
Now we are actually arming the Free Syrian Army. The Free Syrian Army, whatever they are, the moderate terrorist group.
Oh, they're only moderate though, so it's cool.
But
there's nothing to worry about.
A couple of them took the money and the weapons and crossed over to the extremist ISIS.
Well, I mean, if a guy was handing out free ice cream with no strings attached, and he just said, you can't take your ice cream on that side of the street, but he just gives you the ice cream and leaves. I'm going home. That's how I live over there.
And how would you know that he's...
Exactly.
Yeah, so...
Exactly.
But McCain, John McCain, senator from...
John McCain and Sarah Palin are my favorite.
Yeah, the duel that last election.
Dynamic duel. Yeah. Right there.
That's how his decisions and his idea to pick up Sarah Palin to be his vice president. But anyway, he was pushing for it, so we went there and spent I'd say $500 million. We're taking about 5,000 of them to train, and they're taking the equipment and the weapons to the other side of ISIS and giving it to ISIS. So, and then we throw a bomb on them from up. And
hope that it reaches 500 feet underground or whatever.
So that's the focus. I don't know our government, whether they are stupid people sitting on top or people that don't care just to take our cash and our taxes and just give it away.
That's all based on kickbacks. You know, they do one thing, they get kickback for.
Yeah, make sure you get something in return.
Yeah, you know, they think that it's, you've said it before, doing the same action expecting a different result is insanity.
Yeah.
But we do it because it's benefiting us at that moment. But then 10 years down the line, we're like, damn, I don't know where they got all these weapons. We gave them to them, you asshole. Jeez. My God.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And even with Saddam, we went gung-ho on it, spent $1 trillion to throw him out. And just a few years back, during Reagan, we were giving him arms. We were helping him with the fight against Iran. So it seems
Well,
like
you can't. That's the Middle East is a place you're not going to win.
no.
Everybody hates each other.
Yeah.
And if you help one,
And
the other
everybody
one's gonna
and
help
all
you.
of them collectively hate us.
Yep. And then if you try and broker peace, now
Yeah.
they're like, oh, well, you like them, so now these people you just helped hate you. I mean, it's a lose-lose, man.
Yeah.
But I can tell you how you can win.
How?
Check out Khalif.
Aha.
No, we're out of time, Avi, and I hate to end it on that.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can have Khalif back.
Oh, definitely,
Yes.
definitely. Oh, I had a good time here, man.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, this is great.
Thank you very
Take
much.
this,
It was
take
pleasure.
a couple more minutes or whatever to plug yourself.
Yeah,
and let
definitely,
people
definitely.
know.
So I have my Boy Fit channel. It's on YouTube. You can just youtube.com/Boyd Fit. And then I got my Instagram, just my name, Khalif Boyd. My Twitter is at hey_California. And my email is just boydfit@yahoo.com. So if you have any questions about fitness or health, just want to talk about life, you'll hit me up.
Do you offer? This is one thing I forgot to ask. Do you offer if somebody wants to hire you as a personal
Private.
trainer?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Okay,
Do
good.
that. Yeah.
Well, check them out. I think I might.
up.
Well, when you get out too, we are going to do our part in spreading the word.
Appreciate it,
and just take and send it to your people.
Oh, definitely. This is
tweet
great.
and
Yeah.
feed and all this.
Well, thank you again to
Thank
Khalif
you.
Boyd. Thank you to
Thank you,
Dave
Avi, again.
Leckness for coming on. Thank you to OC Digital Studio for allowing us to shoot another half-ass show in their studio. And thank you to our crew, Carl, Kevin, Alec, Greg, Steven. Am I forgetting someone? No, but
no.
thank you to Miera and the
Claudia.
Chilean Claudia, who just
Yeah.
came back from Chicago. Thank you to Arna. Thank you, Avi.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to the universe for giving us this opportunity. And we will see you guys next Friday.
Boom,
Yes,
boom.
sir.
Peace out.
Yeah.